What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel, and today I'm just making a small video regarding updates coming for Season 3. So there were a couple posts made on X from Adam Fletcher as well as Rod Ferguson that basically said it's been a slow start coming off the holiday season, but we should be expecting information for Season 3 coming within the next couple of weeks, which I do think is pretty obvious considering that Season 2 will be ending within the next couple of weeks, and Season 3 is supposed to basically just pick up right when Season 2 ends. At least that is what the developers have stated as to how they want seasons to function for Diablo 4. So I would expect that you'll probably hear some official information regarding Season 3 at the end of this week or the very beginning of next week, and you'll probably see the live campfire chats as well as the official patch notes coming shortly thereafter. Now, with all that being said, I do want to go ahead and give you guys my hopes for Season 3, and there's really only two big ones. So, for the first one, I hope that they are able to bring some meaningful balance to the game for Season 3 and really only use the core gameplay experience as a reference point. And the reason why I say that is because everything in the current game is overpowered. I mean, incredibly overpowered. You can make just about any build and bypass every single boss mechanic, and tier 100 dungeons are a cakewalk. And I really feel like they need to make a more meaningful in-game and also make that challenging content more rewarding for the players so they want to engage with it more. And another reason why I phrase it like that is because I really hope they don't use AOZ as a reference point for balancing the game, because currently I think AOZ is a huge mess. I mean, most of the builds doing very well in AOZ are completely broken builds utilizing bugs and exploits to deal billions of damage, and largely they're unkillable. And I think that really creates a lot of misunderstanding as to where classes are currently with the core gameplay, because people will see something like a Hoda Barb or a Ball Lightning Sork or the recent one, the Poison Tread Druid, and they're just doing billions of damage, and they're going to assume that those classes don't need to be buffed in any way or that those classes are incredibly overpowered, when actually it's only a few builds and it's really only bugs or overtuned mechanics causing that to actually occur. So just to kind of sum it all up, just bring meaningful balance for the core gameplay experience for players, and also make that core gameplay, that core in-game experience more rewarding for players so they want to engage with that content more and more. Also, I did recently watch a really cool video made by Rage Gaming Videos that I'm going to post down in the description of this video, and it specifically went over class balance, and I found myself agreeing with a lot of the points that he made, so I would definitely recommend that you guys go ahead on over to that channel and give those videos a watch, because he clearly plays the game, and I think his perspective is pretty valuable. Now for the second one, and this is the biggest one for me, is I hope that when they do bring official leaderboards in Season 3, that we can keep those leaderboards relatively clean. Now, what do I mean by that? Well, my hope is that players will not use bugs and exploits and broken mechanics to drive down the times on the leaderboards and just basically utilize skill. I know that probably won't happen, and maybe that's not a lot of people's perspective on the matter, but I feel like, for everything else, I don't care. Usually that's a single player experience. You guys can do whatever you want, use whatever bug or exploit. I don't care about that stuff, but for leaderboards, for like official leaderboards, I would like to basically keep those largely skill-based and clean from any kind of exploits or bugs, as I really do enjoy the competitive nature of leaderboards, and I really wouldn't see the point of having them if players are just going to abuse everything they possibly can to drive down the times. But this isn't something I'm going to hold my breath on, and if it is a possibility, I hope it is so, because man, I would love to really challenge myself as well as other players and see how fast we can do this content and see who rises to the top and who actually has the most skill in Diablo 4. Plus, it makes for some really fun and interesting gameplay. So please, guys, no bugs, no exploits, and I really, really hope the developers do a good job at balancing the game in Season 3. But with all that being said, that is the end of the video. I hope you guys are having a great day or a great night, depending on wherever you're from, and peace out, guys. I will see you in the next one.